Chip, I can't believe how much fun I'm having one of these garages. I thought it was a place where I was going to just store my stuff and, get things away from the house so that the wife's not upset about it, having too many things around. But I could spend 5 hours down here and it goes by in an hour. I just love this place.
Well, the best way I can describe it, when people say, what's it like having a motor vault, is when I was a kid, I built a tree house. And I spent a lot of time on it. I kept making it bigger. The only limit to it was my imagination. And when I was up there, it was my stuff, my space, and my rules, and nobody came up there if I didn't invite them. It was all mine. And when I was up there, I felt like DiCaprio standing on the bow of the Titanic screaming, "I'm the king of the world." And up there I was.
That's the best analogy of the treehouse. That's exactly what it feels like.
I didn't want to leave when I was up there. Back at home, there were rules, there were restrictions. Don't put that there, get that out of there. Don't do this, don't do that, you got to do this. But not up there. There were no restrictions up there. It was all my stuff and my rules. And then I grew up, and I had to go off to college where I had to meet all kinds of expectations, and then career, and then business, and then relationships, family, kids. I shouldered all kinds of obligations and had to live by a zillion different rules. I literally lived my life for others, and I took great pride in that, but I always longed to escape, at least for a while, back to that treehouse where the only rules were my own. And that's exactly what these places are like. When I come in here, it's like I'm like a kid in a treehouse. This is my space, my rules. It's not my wife's, it's not my kids, it's not the family's, it's mine. Nobody tells me what I put on these walls, what I can put in here, the music that I play. I even bought a turntable. I haven't listened to Jethro Tull since I was in college, but I can listen to it here, and nobody tells me to turn that shit off. I literally spend a whole day here, and I absolutely love it. This is an adult treehouse for men, their toys, and their friends.
I'm a toy guy all my life. Anything with a motor on it, I want it. My daughter went off to college, and we had this huge house, and it was time to downsize, and we had a 22-car garage. And so I sold off some stuff, and I put a bunch of things in our office warehouse. Had things trailer stored at buddies' houses, and finally I was like, I gotta find a place to put these things. Because our new house had a 3-car garage. I ended up buying 2 parcels of land and having a few friends join in with me and started Motor Vault. So I went out and went to a bunch of different projects that people had done in Arizona and other states, and I started asking the people what they liked and didn't like about them, having a place to put the race cars and work on them. And I'm a big hunter, and Mama doesn't like the animals at home, so I have some in my office there, but I have a bunch of more of them down here. And then I'm a farmer's son. I like working on and tinkering with things. I go spend 5 hours in my garage here and just really enjoy the place. And it really turned out to be a lot more than I ever thought it was. I mean, it really is my happy place. I love it down here. And then the people that I've gotten to know and the other owners, they're all like-minded guys. If you leave your garage door open, guys stop by and visit. So it's been really a fun thing. Chip was explaining it, it's like his tree house, and I think that's the profound thing. Like, you can go there and it's just your happy place. You go in there and it's your stuff, and you can leave it a mess if you want, or if you want to work on something, or you accidentally come home with an extra motorcycle or something, it's your spot. So it's so diverse what people use them for. We have one gentleman here that has, it looks like a penthouse apartment in New York. He drywalled the whole thing and has bars and stone walls and TV and lounges and golf driving range and fabulous cars and incredible lighting and it's amazing. And we've got guys with mezzanines and sports cars and things and all the memorabilia and different things. And then we have people that just have a motorhome and boat and jet skis stuck in there and use it just to store. But they're very diverse. You can use it for whatever you want. The social aspect of getting to know a bunch of other people, and we take drives to the mountains, take sports cars out, and motorcycles and different things, and have parties and enjoy the clubhouse. A lot of people had things in storage they were paying for, and now they own a commercial space that's actually appreciating and not, just throwing money away renting.
I enjoy this space, this living space, the parties that I have here, the time I spend here, more than I enjoy any of the toys down below. And unlike them, the Motor Vault keeps getting more valuable in time. As they say, buy land, they're not making any more of it. The best investments in my 67-year life have been commercial real estate. It's what I've made the most money on. My cars depreciate, my aircraft depreciates, my boat depreciates. They all get less valuable in time and they all take a lot of maintenance. My Motor Vault is more fun than any of them, and it appreciates and takes virtually no maintenance. And when I pass on, it's a great asset to pass on to my son, who can sell it or keep it or use it or rent it out or lease it to somebody else. It's a tremendous asset, and in the long run, it's not going to cost me any money, it'll make me money. A Motor Vault is money in the bank.